Good morning, everybody. Welcome back to Vintage Story, the game where I consistently fail my way towards success. I hope. So, last couple of days have been moderately successful. I managed to figure out how to make charcoal, and now I can't figure out why I couldn't in the first place. And I am entering the Copper Age. And something's weird. Why can't... Oh, I guess it just must be my dodgy hearing. Right, let's get on with this. To Vintage Story, the game where Oh, well, that doesn't help. Excuse me a second. Sorry about that. That must have been weird. Even though YouTube is on low latency, it's still significantly behind. Certainly significantly behind Twitch. It's always irritating. Can't remember where exactly we were. Well, that makes sense. What time of day is it? It is late. And I think I need everything again, don't I? That's my charcoal pit. This is going to be my kiln for making things. And I am currently... Yeah. Why am I carrying that? Don't know. Yeah, it's charming weather, isn't it? I hope this works. The whole idea is basically to pack it full of stuff. I can clear this out. And that is a mold for pickaxe. What do I wish to do? Where did I put my... Oh, it's there. Ugh. Do I have food for the night? It looks like I do. Is that all the food I've got? Hang on a second. Now I'm having to think, and that's never a great thing. What am I doing? I am wanting to remelt that, so I'm carrying too much stuff. Because of course I am. Let's pop some stuff against the wall that I'm not using. There we go. So at least I want to cast that, which means I need firewood, don't I? Oh no, wait a minute. Can I just put charcoal in there? I don't know about for everybody else, but that's quite loud. And I do have... Here we go. Let's get this melted. Right. That should have enough copper in it. Do I have any more copper I can add? I wonder if it'll allow me to do this. No, apparently not going to. Okay. That's alright. I can live with that. What am I going to do? It's my panning device. Yeah, I know this doesn't look very much, does it? The whole idea is, yeah, I'm going to clear this out and I'll have a bit more space to maneuver. Why have I got these covered up? Let's give myself a bit of maneuvering room. Ooh. I don't know how close I want that fire to be to my charcoal. I think that could be slightly disastrous. Ah. Okay, so where is R? Y? Has anybody seen my tongs? Why am I put that in there? Aha! So I'm supposed to put that in my left hand and then that's heating up nicely. Ah, okay. A lot of the mechanics I'm still learning. Let's put that away. Can I make a knife? Well, that's taking its sweet time about heating up. But I need more charcoal in there, aren't I? No, that's still burning, that's still burning. I suppose the whole idea about the overhang there was to stop me from accidentally running into it. Oh, that's the outside wall. That's dark out there. Okay. Okay, it contains molten copper. How do I pick it up? I'm going to get hurt, aren't I? There we go. Right. I don't have anything else to make. Ooh. Not quite sure what I'm supposed to do with this now. $175 units of copper, and I don't have anything I can make with this at the moment. So we'll just take that out and we'll remelt it at this time. So that's going to be a pickaxe. Can I pick this up and put it into here? Do I want to try? That's kind of what I want to know. Good morning, little nugget. Or good evening, I should say. How are you doing? Good to see you. Let's just move that into a slightly different location. And the reason I got two of them Can I not rotate this? compass literally only lie in one direction. There we go. There we go. Right, that gives me a little bit more space. Can I? Let's see if I can pick this up. No, I can't. It's not going to let me. Still, it's a pickaxe. What are we going to do? We are going to... do some sifting. Yes, why not? Let's... ouch. Oh no, I thought I'd hurt myself there for a moment. I thought you enjoyed rodeos, little nugget. Or are you getting a bit tired of all the travelling? I've got a suitable place to put this against the wall. Oh. Don't walk over that, you'll get hurt. Right. That's low facility soil. That is claystone gravel. That's what we want. I think. Yeah, I can understand that. I'd say travelling is a young man's thing, but, well, yeah, it kind of is. Isn't rodeo sort of a young man's thing too, the kind of thing you do? I mean, I think I heard, didn't I hear somewhere that bull riders and bronco riders kind of age out by the time they're 25, or am I thinking of a different profession? I'll bet it is. I mean, sort of, in a way, yeah. It's not my life. Backs are, yeah. Once you hurt your back, now that's a potential problem for the rest of your life. I mean, I still remember the time when I was weight training, when I was, very young. I hurt my back. Not much, just a little bit, and it took forever for this minor pain to go away. Yeah, it's probably wise. Plus all the other damage you do to yourself. So I need to do some major foraging in the morning. Just realised, do you know the reason I'm making a pickaxe? It's because I'm so used to, in certain types of survival game, first thing you do, make a pickaxe as soon as you possibly can. I'm not sure it's even really necessary in this. At least not at this point in the game. part of me still thinks that this is Minecraft. Even though it most emphatically is not Minecraft. Oh, right. Which trade school are you considering? Oh, right. Lots of possibilities with that. I'm not joking, by the way. I was researching field service for my son when I was trying to give him ideas about what he might do. And field service for diesel mechanics was a thing. Gives you the opportunity to travel as well, if that's what you want to do. What time is it? Oh, right. That's a good one. Well, from what I recall, you have some skills in that area already, don't you? I mean, you posted pictures of that Mustang you worked on, didn't you? Right, let's see if there's... Oh! Nearly stepped on that. Oh, that's still working, that's still working. Let's see. Oh! That would be nice. Sorry, lamellar copper armor. Be better than nothing. Oh yeah. Why not? How many of these do you know what? Before I even start this, I should have checked to see how much I need for armor. No, fires went out. They both go out simultaneously. They did. Okay, let me just have a look, see. Okay, I need... yeah. Oh, that's a lot. and a huge pelt. Okay, that's going to... That was not the best option I could have done. What's that? That is zinc. Oh, wow. That is useful. Let's see. That is... Take work item. Take a copper. Yes! And for whatever reason, I traditionally put a copper pickaxe at that end of the... We have made progress! Now what I want to do is... Oops. Let's just fill that in. I know it's a bit dark, I can't be bothered to... We can line things up against the wall a bit better now. Yes. Now, I know that sounds like a simple thing to do, but... Nope, wrong one. Right, that's freed up some space. Ah, yes, now one thing I did want to see is, can I make a copper knife? What time of day is it? 5 AM in the morning. That's my axe mold. Okay, how do we make a knife? Axe, bolts, hammer, helve, prospecting pick. Can I not make a copper knife? Kidding me. Oh, I see. Copper knife blade. Oh, I need it for smithing. Gotcha. So I need all kinds of things. It's getting light outside. Look at this. We now have space. I can prop these up against a wall. I don't really think I need them still. Right, we're getting there. We are definitely getting there. So I need to go and get food, and I need grass. So let's go stick these in our new... Oops. Hang on. Nope. That's wrong. Yeah, shut up. Yeah, that's a bit pointless, to be honest, but that's going to be handy. Alright, before we dash out, let's make our firewood. This is probably going to... Oops. He's irritating me. Let's put the pickaxe mold away. What am I doing with that? I need to make a... Do I have means of making a shot? Yes, I do. Right, let's see. This lot is... Oh, look! 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 Our first farmed food item. Sorry, that's ludicrously satisfying. And how are we doing with this lot? We have mature turnips. Have one more. Have I got? Yes. That's growing, that's growing. That's our first crop too. How are the carrots doing? Mature. I have carrots. Oh my goodness me. How are these? These are growing, growing. This lot is, yeah, this is going to take forever. But we have that. 35 days. We have some food. Look at this. This is the first time. That's the very first time I've actually gotten started to build up a supply of food. Excuse me. Now, of course, what I ought to do is make right, we are definitely making some sort of progress. Let's get these fired, if only so that I can get the molds done, which means I'm going to need, of course, oh, I need a knife for this. It seems I will never entirely leave the Stone Age. I can just get that started. I do need a heck of a lot more copper if I want to make everything, and I need to kill a bear, I think. I want to get a huge pelt. So, yeah, let's make our The good news is, of course, it tells me what to do. Oh, pit kilns need to be surrounded by solid, non-flammable blocks. Oh, you mean I can't do it like this? Let's see. I thought I was being clever. So apparently that's not going to work, is it? So if I do this, does this work? No. Ah! Blast. Blast. So this is only going to work with one. That's infuriating. I went to all that trouble. Okay. Never mind. We'll worry about that later. Let's go and... anything else over here? No. Right. So we are now going to have to go and... oh, my trees! The trees that I planted have grown. There's 2 of them. They're not very big trees, I suppose. Yeah, I could use the turnips, I suppose, but let's see if I can find food in a foraging way. How to kill a bear? Well, yeah, I know how you kill a bear. Yeah, stab it a lot. But you need to kind of trap it, ideally. And it has to be said, I don't fancy going hand to hand with a bear in any circumstances. And the only game I can think of, well, that I stream or play, where killing a bear is moderately okay, is Hytale, actually. Hytale makes killing bears relatively straightforward. Gonna need a copper mine at some point. Long Dark, for those who watch that, yeah. You can make killing a bear straightforward. But if you basically encounter a bear in the open, and it sort of just comes upon you like they do in this game, yeah, you are in serious trouble. Ooh, look at this. The interesting thing is, I say interesting, it's more of a commentary on the game. If the sifting mechanism really helps with flint. Shouldn't be carrying that. It's almost not worth killing chickens. They only give you 1 item of food. I need to think about a way to set up a trap for small game. I think you can do that. That's interesting. Ay, 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 ay. What's this? Ah, native. Let's see. Let's break on. That wasn't really worth it. Have I stripped this area bare of food? So how long, Little Nugget, would the course be that you're planning on taking? Or thinking of taking? Oh, come on. I say this probably every time, don't I? Words to that effect. I don't... Oh, oh, Chicken of the Woods. Now, Chicken of the Woods, I happen to know, is perfectly edible. And it is well named. Apparently it is very much like chicken, but I can tell you that pink bonnet is not safe to eat. I got poisoned last time I ate that, but this, yeah, you can eat Chicken of the Woods. But like I say, don't take my word for any of this. Please do not use anything I say in a game to try and assist you with finding mushrooms. Because, yeah, doing that wrong can have some very, very dire consequences. And as I understand it, even experts can make mistakes, because there are some poisonous mushrooms that look very, very much like mushrooms that are safe. So something to bear in mind. I've got to give some thought to what I'm doing for the pitch kilns. I thought I could do something clever, but it's not going to allow me to be clever, because of course it isn't. Actually, do you know what? I don't know. It's growing. Oh, great. See the lightning over there? I say, oh, great, as if it's a bad thing. Oh, drat. Hey, raccoons worth hunting. Free meat and a pelt. 4 raccoons. Where did the other one go? What time of day is it? It is 3 o'clock in the afternoon. Okay, I think I've got enough, so I can actually head back and try and figure out a better method of setting out my pit kiln. Ooh, take that. Oh, that's growing. That's growing. What can I drop? I don't want to drop any of it, really. Oh, I need a hammer for that. Oh, that's not helpful. Okay, I'm not going to worry too much about the turnips there, then. I don't know. Oh, this is not a place I want to be, simply because I can't see what's around. I don't know if there's a way of drying fruit. I know you can. Currants can be dried. And I don't mean grapes, I mean currants. Currants can definitely be dried. I can't see any reason why. I ought to look into, just for the heck of it, I ought to take a look and see whether in the real world you can actually dry that currant. Look at this! Slowly the fruit farm is working out. That is so useful. Getting there, getting there. Right, so this needs some serious rework, which we will now try and sort out. You know what, we're just going to stash this away for now and come back for it. Where's the shovel? I don't really need that. Okay, so what am I going to do about this? I will put this away for now. Okay, so I can only have separated blocks, which means to make the most use of this, I'm going to have to. It would probably be better, now that I think about it. Well, all kinds of things would be better. I wonder if this will collapse. Apparently not. Okay, that's a step in the right direction. If it does, I'll just fill in. We'll have to come up with a slightly separate thing. So the idea I've got in my head here is we'll just make it a continuation of the house. I want it back. Okay, that's going to work. Open. So that will be our pit. And then... And the reason I'm... Now, hang on a minute, let me think about this. I want an overhang. I know, this is purely aesthetic rather than practical. I also know this is probably no, I can't be bothered to do it properly. Okay, so what's my idea? My idea is I'll have a pit here. A pit here. It's not the most optimum use of space, but at least I can have two. I don't like having all this collapsible soil around, so I will... Okay. I did. I am sort of assembling an ad hoc compound. Compound. So that will be one pit. That will be the other pits. And I'm going to put a roof on it just because... or a bit of an overhang. So it gives me a sort of false sense that I'm... Okay, let's get those out of the way. Oops. Excuse me a moment. So the whole sort of and I'll get rid of that. There you can see the sort of idea, and I can build another one. Yeah. So yeah, the whole idea is this is out of the rain, and it's not a very good scenario, but it's one that I can work with. Do I have any? I do have focus at this side. Wow, getting dark out there. I'm about to starve to death. So, yeah, the whole idea is... Oops, never mind. Put a sort of overhang on there. And no particular reason for it. It's a bit pointless. And that, literally, is so I can jump up. Yeah. It's probably silly, isn't it? But, works for me. And I did fill those in, so we can make our... Yeah, I can fire up 2 of these. I think the Lamella is going to take a while. Oh, I just completely contradicted my own intention there. Never mind. So we will pick up that. And those. Of them, I want that. Oh. Don't I have a Oh yeah, I do. I think Just gonna get this fire lit first. Branches. Trapped. Ah. Can't see what I'm doing now. Nope. Oh boy. Yeah. Wow, it got... Can't find my house. Oops. Ah, boy. This is a situation I had not envisaged. Where's my... What's that? Oh, you... My storage pots. Yes. That is... This is not an enviable situation to be in. Sorry for the extreme darkness. I left things too late to make a torch. So what we're going to do... Yeah. is try and find... Oh, good heavens. Wow, this is really disconcerting. Well, that's... Okay, so... That's my current food storage. So... That is fire pits. Okay. Somewhere around here should be the bed. Oh, I'm on the wrong side. Okay, that's my... If I'm in the water, that's behind me. That was ludicrously silly. Right. Yeah, you can see where I was going. So, I need branches. Let's go grab some branches. Bit of a weird game mechanic there where it left them. Actually, you know what? Clearing out some of this area wouldn't be a bad idea, simply to give me a nice clear field of view. Because while it's been a while, I have seen, I think it was either a bear or a wolf right here. I think today might be the first day I don't actually have to go out and forage. Okay, that's almost done. It's not in very good condition, but it's better than nothing. And turnips. How about that? Oh, did I accidentally... Oh, no. There. Turnips. No. And onions. I forgot I had onions. I've only seen onions once, I think. Have to see about making a vegetable stew at some point. Yeah, I think I accidentally harvested spelt seeds, didn't I? And I probably didn't want to do that. Where did I pick up the spelt seeds from? Didn't? Okay. Right, so I need to branches. I suppose for the sake of consistency, this ought to be wood as well, but somehow, ooh, I'm not sure. In principle, this, yeah, I'm not sure about the idea of having that. Oh well, let's see what happens. And I know that's not necessarily the best idea in the world. Let's see what happens if we have fires next to. Okay, so I know it's only a packed earth compound, but it is. We are getting places. I don't think I caused too much subsidence there. Oh look! Huh. So I'm going to make. I need some torches. I definitely need some torches. And I need to expand the farm, and so on and so forth. More berries. So grab some torches, some branches. This is the first day I've actually been able to say, okay, you know what, I can actually spend time around my little homestead. First day in... can't remember. Well, yeah, in the entirety of the game, where you know I've had enough food. I don't need to go foraging for it. So, in principle, as long as I can keep everything going, I can actually do some work. Start advancing things. How about this? Anything else ready? I don't think so, is there? But, you know. So this lot, some of this will be ready tomorrow, which is perfect. My goodness, am I making progress? I don't know. So I'm going to need a hammer as well. I'm also going to need a quick trip to the toilet. That's probably more information than you really need, but I also need to take a screenshot. Oh, my screenshots seem to be of this area. Hey, but look, this is coming along. We have our sort of house. I've got a charcoal burning pit over here, which is actually 3x3x2. I've got 2 pit kilns. I have a berry farm, and I have a regular farm which will be extending that way with luck. So I am going to take a quick break, and I will be back shortly. And this game will now do a reload thing that it does after pausing. I don't know why it does that. There is apparently pre-release version 1.2.2, which includes fishing, which is a useful thing. So, just in case you're curious to know, the content of my playlist are the entire time that I've actually spent playing this game. I have not spent any other time. This I ought to fill in, really. Expand my fields. Hopefully stabilize the ground somewhat eventually. So, what am I doing? We've got this going. I need torches, don't I? Which means I need more branches. One thing I have sort of learned, maybe, is that if you're going to chop a tree down, I think I am, it is probably advantageous to clear the branches out of the way first. You can see how this is going to develop. I don't know if you get as many branches. Maybe somebody in chat knows the answer to this. Do you? If I were to just cut this tree down, would I get as many branches? Certainly, you know, the only person I've watched play the game, and I've mentioned her before, is Gemini Tay, and I'll be honest, but oh, I obviously chopped this tree down before. And I missed a lot of it because I fell asleep. There's nothing like a nice live stream that's not too exciting to fall asleep to. Oops. Yeah, that's all cooking away. And we have our little sheltered alcove here. Probably should have collected that. Right, so let's make some torches. I can't remember how to make torches. There we go. 1, 2. Oops. And let's light a couple. So ooh, I need to replant that. Here we go. It burns for 48 hours. Jeez. We will stick one up. Ooh, now, I don't know whether that's going to burn. Don't know whether that's going to burn the log. What's that? Oops. Oh, that's interesting. Picked up. Yeah, that is risky. In reality, I have no idea what's going to happen. And I'm not happy with it. Definitely not happy with that, so we will move those to a better location. It may be paranoid on my part, but well, hang on, how long is this? So, 9 long. 1, 2. So we'll just stick them in a theoretically safe location. See how that works for me. Alright, so we have a sort. This almost looks like I know what I'm doing, which I don't. So, maple seeds. What we might do then is start our own little forest over here. Not necessarily the best idea in the world, as we said. But I am getting happier with this now. Did I? Okay, I need a hammer, I need copper. So, given that there was copper over there, I should probably go down and take a look in the cave, see if I can find native copper. Not sure if that's the best thing to do. Let's light a couple of torches. And we'll have a look. Do I have any spade? That is my Falk's blade. Let's move that out. Ooh, spelt seeds. Yeah, I've got to replant those at some point, don't I? So let's actually have a quick look and see what we've got in this area. I have food on me. Not that long. Oh, we've got granite underneath. Oh, there's water down here. Oh, blast. Ay, 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 ay. I just did something remarkably stupid. Mental note to self, don't do that again. That was really, really stupid. Okay, so don't go jumping into the water next time. Oh, just like I did. Okay, this is not immediately obviously useful as a mine, but it might be useful. I wonder if I can make a basement out of it. That would be interesting if I could. Way to put out fires. Okay, I don't need that there, so we can running out of storage. Need another. Where'd that go? Pack away some stuff here. The fire starter soon. Alright, that gives us a bit of room for maneuver. I thought I did make a shovel mold. Okay. Oops. Because I could use a copper shovel, so we'll heat that up later. Oh, yeah, that's... of course they do. Anything here ready to be picked up? No. Alright, so let us... expand this somewhat. So, my biggest fear during this is I'm going to collapse the ground underneath me. Okay. Ooh. Blasted game just scared the hell out of me. What time of day is it? It is getting on. We are making, and I keep saying it, making progress. I didn't put any seeds away, did I? No. So what do I need to do? But look at this, we are starting to get enough food for a few days, some of which I really don't want to touch. sort of clearing out field of view. Sort of. Oh, right. I got time to do a quick dash around, see whether there is anything else useful. Let's check down there at some point. I'm not going to say no to this. Be kind of curious to know if fungus respawns. I don't know. I wonder if this has any purpose other than poisoning you. I'm going to need wood, so I might as well cut this down. Because I will always need more charcoal. That's the problem with cutting down trees. Are they? Oh, they're the same as okay, they're the same as sticks. Okay, that's good to know. I had not previously stopped to pick up sticks. And given how dark it got last night, and we have had nothing but rain, which is disconcerting. Very, very dark tonight. Still, we have... That's almost cozy. This really doesn't look like... I really like is a stone floor. This is just going to be a... It's not the best screenshot in the world, but it'll look better than the one in the rain. So, what we can do is we definitely want to make another one of the a shovel. This is why I need a hammer. We will grab that. I'll grab... Oh, I ought to do something with the wood. I not... No, that is all of them. That's good to know. It's kind of amusing that you can stash away so much. It's better to stash your firewood away in this fashion. Okay, do I want to make a falx? Is it worth it? What I do want to do is get that heated up. Right, so we need 175 units of copper, and that requires 100 units of metal, so I can build me one of those. And then I can smelt the rest. Interesting that it refers to it as being coal, not just charcoal. Alright, let's get this started. I know I don't need that much. Actually, I wonder if I can do things. It's a shame it doesn't allow me to add copper to that, but never mind. So I'm going to need a hammer, which we will... Where's the hammer? Create. I am actually probably going to need a copper mine, aren't I, to make an anvil. So I can make knives and spearheads. So that's going to be something we're going to do. Probably ought to be just quicker just to fill up this entire thing. And use the larger what do you call it? Editing template, for want of a better word. Yeah, we'll just... Now we'll just go. Here we go. Bingo. Oh, can't do that. Where did I put... Oh, are they... Oh. Where did I put my ingot mold, so to speak? Is that cooking outside? Doesn't. That's a hoe, and that is... Oh, ingot molds. Okay, so... Actually, this is a pointless waste of time. Oh, Falx. Falx is always a good idea. That's the axe. That's the pickaxe. That's the Falx. I don't know how this is going to work, but I just put a... Yeah, this is going to be interesting. Okay. How do I put this down? There we go. Oh, that's... Might as well, seeing as I've got it lit. Needless to say, a Falx wouldn't work made out of copper. I mean, it would bend and break, and you'd be good for one hit, maybe, if you're lucky. A bit of a waste, I suppose. No, it's not. You could use charcoal to cook. Why not? I don't know why. What we want to do too is go after Pete at some point. So we all have that and a better weapon. Probably a better weapon than a spear, and I've got some meat. Yep. Black as the ace of spades out here. Still, definite progress. see. I mean, all this stuff really I need to get rid of. It's completely pointless. It's all broken. Well, we can now go and let's pack dirt. I don't know if anything these are any use at all. Oh, right. Do I have? I do. Because that's useful for making bronze, of course. So, let's do some sifting, seeing as we don't get penalised for not sleeping, apparently. Where's my... Well, I'll tell you what we can do first is... Oops. Oh no. I thought I had some low fertility soil around. What that? Well, apparently I don't. So we will now immerse ourselves in freezing water and spend a pleasant time sifting. So why not? Yep, I'm afraid this is as exciting as it can get. I'm glad the sifting tray doesn't exactly fall apart. I wish there was something useful to do with those stones. Maybe break them up with a hammer. What do I need to use the hammer on copper ore? Can you just put it on the ground and hit it with the hammer? Minds wish to know. That copper axe actually has deteriorated quite a bit. I haven't seen iron ore, I don't think, so I don't know how you find iron ore. Oh, what's that? Gold. Gold? That's the first time I found gold. And what you do with... Is blue clay somehow better than other clay? And what do you do with... Let's have a little look, see what it says about claystone. Oh, claystone. Obtained by... Yeah, ingredient... Oh, okay. Yeah, I don't want to do that. Oh. You can make display cases. Okay, you can... That's interesting. Oh! You can make... Huh. I've got to try this. Okay, what's the recipe? Is there a recipe for this? Apparently not. Oh! Oh, look at that! You can make a fence out of it. That's interesting. It has purpose. That could be useful. I'm not sure if it's necessarily what you would want to use for a fence, but it's a useful thing. I'm very glad I looked at that. I was wondering what I was doing hanging on with the silly stuff. Slate stone. I wonder, can we do the same with slate stone? Yes, we can. Boom. That's actually really good to know. Means, yeah. What time of day is it? It is 4 AM in the morning. Okay, that is... Aha! And this is a falx. Now we have a copper shovel. We are getting into something or other. How about that? Look at this. Not sure if it's going to work on anything, but it's not too bad. Look at this. And a copper shovel. Ah. Oh. Oh, come on. Oh, you're kidding me. Oh no, you're not kidding me. Okay, I'm gonna need some sticks. Let's go and grab some sticks, huh? And we should have put this. Snack food for the day. Right, sticks. Yeah, we are certainly clearing out the area around us. What was I looking for? Sticks. Yes, I am. The entire This is episode 10. So this is the entirety of this one game. And I have just gotten to the point of making copper. So yeah, I'm completely new to the game. A little part of me is treating it very much like Minecraft, but not, if you know what I mean. Even though it isn't Minecraft. Yeah, apart from the last 10 episodes and the first impressions video I did. Oh, I had this is my only experience of the game. I have watched a bit of somebody else, so it gave you some idea, but to be honest with you, some of it was pretty much apparent. If you got an idea of how Minecraft works, then that'll give you a good idea how to start. Yeah, it's a bit like Hytale in that regard, and in that your Minecraft experience carries over to Hytale. Hey, Tony! How you doing? I did actually, One Crow, I did actually stream a bit of Hytale. It wasn't that popular. I mean, granted, I'm only a small channel, so my concept of popular is not what everyone else's is, but yeah. And the other problem I found with Hytale was, while it's pretty, and I could see myself playing more of it, it turns out I'd much rather play this. This is much more my kind of game. Sort of sprouting. We'll come back and check that in a moment after I get this going. Ooh, I'm run out of. I would give Hytale a 6.5 out of 5. Tony's heard me say some of this, so this will be boring to him. What bothers me about Hytale is that after 10 years of development, that's as far as they've got the game. I am very disappointed that they have not gotten further. They after 10 years of I know they had development issues, but they really should have done better. But fortunately, because of Hytale, I found out about this. This is much better. I mean, Hytale might work out to be fine. I water them. I have a watering can, and it's been raining. So, for the most part, they're okay. I do come past here, and I don't have any good way of getting water to them. I don't have a bucket. I suppose I could dig a channel, but I'm not sure how that's going to work. So, yeah, these have actually been kept pretty much watered the entire time. But I don't have any way of getting water to them without a bucket, and I don't think I can make a bucket. I need a saw first, and I haven't made a saw yet. So I mean, otherwise I would, yeah, try and do something about it. Oh, yeah, okay. I'll probably have to do that. Except, I don't really want to start filling in the river, the lake with, but yeah, I could do that, couldn't I? But for now, I've been okay with it raining and regular watering. This, as far as I can tell, this stunted growth here, yeah, stunted due to heat, even though it was kept watered. So this has been pretty much kept watered the entire time. So, but yeah, until I can make a bucket, this is pretty much my best option. And I've really, actually, I have one thing I have not done, and I ought to try. Let's see. Is how does water flow work? And if I break a block here, okay, it does that. So that's very traditional Minecraft type water type thing. Yeah. Yeah, I'm weird about some things. I I I don't like that I have to basically strip the landscape. I replant trees whenever I can, as you can see, but I'm not happy that I have to put them here, because I have seen, while this particular area so far, I have not encountered much in the way of dangerous animals. I did see, I can't remember whether it was a wolf or a bear in this immediate location at one point. But you're not catching me making a home in the woods. Yeah, I saw that. Yes, I have figured that out. In fact, at one point I stripped out the low fertility from here and replanted everything with high fertility soil. So, yeah. Once I get some crops out of this lot, I'll probably rework some of the farm area that's but the in game time. Who's Dave? I don't have a I'm not playing a system with a trader. This is the you're the only person on the planet mode, and I've disabled monster spawning, and temporal rifts. So, no, this is just me and the landscape. Unless you're talking about a different Dave that I'm not familiar with. Yeah, this is pure survival. I actually, one of the things that put me off the other game mode was the stupid voices of the traders. And I'm sorry, I don't like what they've done with the voices. It irritates me. But having to deal with the traders, yeah, that was profoundly irritating. So this is just pure survival. In my defense, the ground does collapse underneath me. That kind of thing. In fact, that's why that fence that is in there, because originally this house was further back that way, and then the ground subsided, so and the water flooded in, so I put that in there to block it off. And I know this looks very Minecraft, but sooner or later I'll get around to making it look a little bit better. I'll go for a wattle and daub type look, you know, medieval, Anglo-Saxon type construction. Yeah. Right, what am I doing? Actually, I am pretty much coming to the end of the stream, because I typically stream for 2 hours at a time. Longer than that, I do find it exhausting. And I do have another live stream in 2 hours. I've got the Long Dark coming up, which is also survival. But we'll just have a quick look. I don't think you can do anything with cow parsley. I wonder, can you? Cow parsley. No. You can burn it. Good. Because I think cow parsley in reality is not good for you. So this is all... Are you familiar with the Long Dark, One Crow? Because that's survival as well. Right, yeah, so 2 hours, Long Dark. Stalker difficulty, currently in Broken Railroad. Hunting wolves. Ah, there we go. That's what I was kind of hoping for. Ah, well, if you want an idea of how, I was going to say how to play it, or the content of it, yeah, I've been streaming the Long Dark since the pretty much since the start of the channel. I've got, oh grief, I don't know how many Long Dark videos, live streams, but yeah, in the last year, all my Long Dark content represents almost the entirety of my gameplay. Well, like I say, excuse me a moment. it is a pure survival game, but the emphasis is quite different. If, like I say, if you want to, I say, you know, obviously, it's, you know, watch my content on it. It'll give you a better idea of some of what's involved, or show up in the live stream. There will be people in chat in the live stream in 2 hours who will tell you pretty much whatever you want to know about the game. They've got a lot more time in the game than I do. So, everybody, thanks for being here with me for this. I do appreciate it. If anybody feels like liking or subscribing or following me on Twitch or YouTube, that would be appreciated. I am slowly trying to grow the channel. It's a slow process. And I'll be back in a couple of hours. The rest of my schedule will be up here, although the evening schedule, the content is most possibly going to change from the beginning of next week. We'll see what happens. Anyway, I hope you all have a good day. I hope to see you all next time. Now, this is Friday, so you should be aware that I don't typically stream in the weekends, except in the evenings. So I take the mornings off. But I typically stream in the weekends, and at the moment I am streaming Soulframe, which is in very, very, very early access, invitation only type mode, which is actually kind of interesting to get in at the beginning. So I will see you all next time.